Okay, let's do some things here. Do that, do this, do that. This, that, this. That. Okay, here we are. That makes me think, actually. Did I upload my Violent stream to my VODs channel? Did I do my Breath of the Wild stream to my VODs channel? You can tell I've been taking the VODs channel very seriously. I did not. Cool. Alright, well, we'll just do this. That was February 22nd. Just remove the HelloFresh ad. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. I like to date my streams. I feel like we get along well enough to make it official. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. Export. And that was on 2282223. Okay. Bullseye redeemed hydrate. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Good morning, Lynx. Bullseye, hello. Sick Shadow, hello. Rick, hello. Twevin, hello. Jonah, hello. Jonah, wow. Not a regular in the streams. You know, he's a YouTube videos kind of guy from what I could tell. Ooh. What? Why is this my primary monitor? Do that. Ugh, fuck. Messed up all my screens. Bastards. Why can't everything just work? Why can't it just work? Why do I need to be so fucking picky about the things that I choose to do? Why can't I just have a normal setup? Probably because I'm not some loser normie. I'm a loser weirdo. That's what I am. Yeah, for the algorithm. Brawler Enforcer, welcome. Gamer Angel, welcome. First time chatters. Gonna be all the Pokemon DS games? Oh, fuck. That's gonna be fun, actually. The DS games are almost universally amazing, so keep me posted on that, Twevin, alright? Better get my hello. Ty, you said You said like HMM. What do you mean updating? This is gonna take hours. How am I ever supposed to stream? What's my fan curve on this right now? Let's do performance so that it doesn't overheat. Oh, okay, cool. Just a normal dude, man. First time cheerer of the entire month. Top of the stream now. That's a man with status right now. The top cheerer of the entire month. Doing 2160 missions today. Wrong computer. Okay. Roxas is typing in live. I didn't know they had access to this channel. How am I doing? Very good, actually. I guess I'm doing well if we're going off of how are you doing, because well is an adverb. Okay. Let's go here, let's go there. Why do I have 7 comment replies and why can't I? Oh. Right. I switched to my VODs account. Who's gifted me stuff? Do that. Go to Twitter. Thank you, Aphid. Thank you. He's probably not even in the stream. Okay. Cool. I'll be making one day to 1 million. I appreciate it, you know? I don't know if that'll happen today, but... Also 20? Yeah! So, I have my 10 160s to do, and then I'll have 10 more in an hour and 15 minutes.
Almost a year.
I got room for 3. What was that? Meow, woof, woof. At first sound, it sounded like, can I get a woof, woof? So, can I get a woof, woof, chat? So somebody suggested Swamp Knight, and I agree. Increased damage based on percentage. Like, I have to imagine when you're constantly on the brink of death, 42% damage is a direct upgrade from Fumble. So I might have been wrong there. And if I was wrong, they get to put Swamp Knight in a title, and I'm excited about that prospect. Ooh. I'm gonna deliver the bomb. Lakeside, though? I hate Lakeside. I could do Death Bomb and tree the data. I might. Yeah, I got room for 3 if anybody wants to hop in. Fill up the lobby quick. Come on in. I need my ringers. Any max level players. Mattio, thank you again, by the way, for the sub. Weird message, but I'd expect nothing else. 24 months. That means you get a new badge. Wow, I am fucking hyper right now. Holy shit. I drank a scoop and a half of Sour Cherry Advanced CG in about 20 minutes, and you're hearing the effects of that right now. Oh, I'm feeling great. It's kicking in. I can feel it kicking in right now. Can't get a new account. Can't get a new account like I was planning today. But yeah, you left that comment, didn't you? Yeah, I know it's damage to mist monsters, but Archer, this is already one-shotting anything that's not a mist monster, Archer. Like, you're two-shotting fucking Chrome Husks. So this build actually struggles to two-hit a 250 Smasher, but with Unearthly Treat, I think you could two-shot it pretty comfortably. You have to badge my sub. I wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry, Mattio. Yeah, I wish Twitch could give you more badges, like visible at once. What is your favorite 3 traps? I don't know. I'll give you an answer. I usually don't, but like Steel and Electric Field, Tire, Trap, Floor Freeze. Those 3 traps can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, actually, could I add you? Here's how to add me. Link in chat, or information in chat, actually. Mattio gifting a sub. Oh, 61's an ugly number. Ugh. You might as well just do another 39 subs to get that 100 sub badge. Musician and Dude Man are taking up the leaderboard, dominating the first and second place of the month. Hi, Cook. Thank you for following. We got room for 2. I want to record some videos, so if you're on my list, hop on in. Want to gift me so you can get the 100 sub badge? Yeah, Rexdom. Bait him. Bait him. Oh, I see. Mattio's just fishing for that #1 gifted sub badge. I hope Robin doesn't come in here and... You help people. I make lots of informational guides on YouTube, so yes, I do help people. Yeah, Ty, please come in. I want to fill up a lobby. AS407, Mattio. We got room for 2. Roxas is in here, so I want to record a video on this, actually, right now. I just want to try Swamp Knight, and I'm in a great mood, actually. I shit you not. Slamming that advanced CG has put me in a hell of a mood. So don't waste this, you guys. Help me load up. Oh, yeah, Roxas, I think 131 should be enough. Yeah. No, you should be good. Mattio, join Beast for me. Phoenix, you could probably join, too. I mean, what are you, a 6-month sub? What does that say there? 9-month subscriber, 11 months. That's the badge. So you've been subscribed for 11 months, Fenix. I can add you. I cannot get a solid 4th or a 3rd right now. I'm sitting in a half lobby. Ivy coming in with 8 bits, absolutely dominating the #1 spot, just like last month, clowning on Musician and Dude Man, quadrupling their combined cheered bits this month, just taking command of the #1 position. As I would expect. Crispy Dog, welcome, welcome. Look, it's so good. Do Noble video. Yeah, I'll do Noble video today. I wasn't sure I was in the mood for videos, but wow. I've got a scoop and a half of Advanced CG just driving me right now. Oh my god. Ivy coming in with another 7 bits. You know I'm in an excellent mood when I'm hyping up 15-cent donations. Squash is in here. Thank you. Who is Squash? Is that 407? Oh, is that what AS stands for? Errant Squash? Are you telling me I am finally figuring out the answer to this mystery after like 8 or 9 months? How long have you been? Can you run? Here, let me just click his name. How long have you been following? January 20th, 2022. Fuck. Also stands for attack speed. Maddio's in here. All right, lobby's full. Thank you guys. Musician, welcome. Oh, I see. Greet everybody in chat. And Maddio fucked off, just crushing my hopes at filling a lobby, demolishing my chance to record a video. That's AS's gimmick. Is what? Being attack speed weapons? I see. I'll join if noble. Well, I gotta record the Blackout AR video first, and that can't start until I get a full lobby. So, if you want noble launcher, then forge this path for me. I need a lobby. That's what I need. Maddio's in here. He's back. Fine, he says. Jesus Christ. What a moody guy. Might as well just V-block and not waste your time watching the rest of the video. I am hurt. Yeah, well, I don't know. Ignore them. I don't like V-blocking. Ivy, thank you for the 100 bits. Are you and Maddio gonna be getting a hype train going here? We got about a minute here, apparently. Ty isn't resubbed. Oh, I need to spend my sub, actually. I actually do need to spend my sub. You know what? Here. Ty can have my sub. She's got a affiliate, right? Yes. Let me slide Ty that Prime sub. Fuck yeah. Oh, and I got a founder's badge on her channel. That's cool. There you go, Ty. Enjoy. Enjoy. Dude man with 100 bits, starting the hype train. Thank you very much. All right, Maddio. Abandoning me again. You should need a resub as well. And now's a great time, Ty. If you're actually gonna resub, yeah, hype train, get some emotes, you know. Now I went to a pub match once. You guys said I'm annoying in your dailies. Yeah, hey Walry, the internet's gonna have tons of opinions. I had a guy unsubscribe lately because I explained why I had guests. You just can't win sometimes. I lost a subscriber because I told him that having guests allows me to live my life and not have to do Fortnite every day. So, I mean, here I am, 113,000 subs, and people are just... Yeah, it's never... No shit day, okay, Walry? Ignore them. You're in a chat room full of friends right now. Fuck those guys. They're not here. BRB ad. Okay, see, this is why people gotta subscribe. Get rid of those ads. Ivy with another 100 bits. Thank you so much. Swisser Scene joined and then left. Oh, are we actually full right now, or did Swisser Scene stay? Oh, Phoenix is in here. Okay, thank you, Swisser Scene, by the way. I really appreciate it. I am actually trying to fill red for fire on the Blackout AR. Okay, all right. All right. You know, I didn't expect to be recording a follow-up to this video ever or anytime soon, if at all, but recently I posted a Crow's Nest version of my Blackout AR build. I really need to name this build because the strongest loadout I've ever seen isn't really a catchy name, but it is the strongest loadout I've ever seen. Just to catch everybody up, I do have a series of videos on this topic, starting from the Dirge song, ranging from the Blackout AR with different loadouts, and discovering the fact that hero ability damage plays way more into the explosion damage of the Blackout weapons. For those who might not know, I can actually show with my Blackout AR, which is now supercharged, if you have the okay, two hyper. Oh my god. This is like a fucking rush. Okay, hold on, I gotta sort my thoughts. I kind of just started talking. Thank you for the sub, Ty. 22 months just saying tits. God, I wish that would have stayed in the video. Hey, welcome to a follow-up video that I did not expect to be recording so soon. So recently I posted a Crow's Nest video, which is basically a strategy that improves the strongest loadout I've ever seen. If you don't know about that video, I will link the series of videos down below. Basically, it started with the Dirge song. Somebody said, hey, by the way, the Black Metal 6 perk, you see the one here that does 29 to 132 base damage, that is heavily impacted by hero ability damage, and I go more into that into like the strongest video. You can see the thumbnail on screen. That video down below gets way into it. it. I even had like Cavson, who runs Fortnite DB, show a whole page for me where he actually listed out every single hero that buffs hero ability damage. And basically, when you pair a commander that has that hero ability damage, the 6 perk on these black metal weapons does crazy amounts of damage. Now, that led me to believe that even support perks with high hero ability damage can do a ton of damage. And that is largely true, okay? That is super, super fun, does a ton of damage, and when you pair it with that crow's nest strategy where you're not dashing off the side of the map and getting yourself killed, you can safely deal tons of damage. It's super, super strong. But I got a few comments that inspire me. I read my comments. If I get something wrong, I really appreciate when you guys tell me, because let me talk about this. Flash AC was commented by this guy. You can see it on screen. Huge credit for him inspiring this entire thing, series of videos basically. He said that Flash AC is not quite the highest hero ability damage, but it's one notch below it. And with that phase shift cooldown, you can reliably and consistently activate Chaos Agent to not just reload instantly, but activate that 6 perk at the exact same time. That's what we've been doing with the Blackout AR. You're basically dashing, reloading instantly, booming on the next shot, doing millions of damage per shot. Now, you are doing millions of damage because Flash AC has that high hero ability damage. Happy Holidays is just to activate that more often. And then there are a couple of things to consider. First Shot Rio does not have that highest hero ability damage, but she guarantees that explosion crits every single shot because the Blackout AR very conveniently shoots 2 shots at a time. So you're basically just ba-boom, ba-boom, you know, critting every single one of those shots. You just boom, dash, boom, dash, boom, dash. That's what this video is going to be about. And then I continued on with Fumble. So we're using Swamp Knight here, but that's kind of the crux of the video. That's where things get interesting. I opted for Fumble because he had high hero ability damage. Basically, he was the only hero in that criteria that had that highest hero ability damage, but also helped me in some way. But a lot of you pointed out that I am almost never picking up the footballs. Now, I think a lot of people miss the point. We're not using him for the footballs. We're using him because he has the hero ability damage and is sometimes useful. But by sometimes useful, I mean like in the crow's nest up there, basically never active. So some people recommended Battle Beat, and I felt like, you know what? Okay, I know hero ability damage is good, but in support, each hero is only really contributing about 8% of their total stats. That is not that much. It cannot be that much. It cannot be less or more, It cannot be more than 50% damage from Rock and Riff. But then I got another comment from people suggesting Swamp Knight. Now, 42% is notably less than 50, but Battle Beat isn't always active, and Rock and Riff is decaying over time, so she might be a perfectly viable pick in this build, but I love the idea that we are constantly low health, which essentially means Swamp Knight will be constantly giving us a 42% damage bonus to those mist monsters, which is essentially a 42% damage bonus because we're dealing with a build here so strong that normal enemies just don't survive. There's nothing that is going to survive a full crit boosted, you know, boom. They're just all gonna die. The fatties die in 1 hit, Chrome Husks die in 2 hit. I don't really think we need to be worrying about them. But the mist monsters are just quite there. There's like a break point with the 250 power level smashers where I was barely not 2-hitting them, and it's bugging me. And I feel like Swamp Knight might be the fix there. As for the rest of the build, there are a couple of things that we really need to keep. Assault crit damage is huge. We're guaranteed critting with First Shot Rio, so a 75% damage bonus is just unmatched by any hero in the game. And we do need Fuel for the Fallen, which as of recording, he just came to the shop, but my videos go out every 3 days, and sometimes these videos take weeks to go out, so he might have left the shop. Consult the yearly timeline, link to that. You guys can consult the yearly timeline. I'm going to flashbang you in a second here, so if you're in a dark room, be careful. I'll put it on slowly. You can consult this timeline. I link it in every video to check out when stuff comes around. Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy comes out March 2nd, so whenever he might be out in your time, if you're ever watching this in the future, he's a super useful hero. It's 6 energy over 3 seconds, but it's actually 6 energy per second for 3 seconds, and he is absolutely required to keep this build going because we're dashing constantly, using tons of energy, and he's kind of essential. So I feel like with Swamp Knight or Battle Beat, depending on your playstyle, this build is about as optimized as it possibly could be. I'm super open to feedback. If I get this wrong again, hey, I'm happy to show some more gameplay because I love this build. And yeah, without further ado, hopefully Editing Bees has showed gameplay throughout this insanely long intro. I'm just excited about the build. I pounded like a scoop and a half of Advanced GG, link down below, and I'm really feeling it. You could probably tell the caffeine rush. So let's hop in game and see if this works out. Fuck! Fuck, chat. I am sorry. Shulk Boy, thank you for following. Infinite Rain, thank you for following. Ivy, thank you for the bits. Getting level 1 hype train completed. If anybody wants to be a part of the hype train, get some hype train emotes, you can subscribe, prime sub for free, cheer 100 bits, or gift a sub, whatever you want to do. Chris, welcome. Hello. Should I go for first this month again? I believe you should go for first. Yeah. DSL, thank you for the sub.
Mr. Swag Dog.
All right, I'm gonna hop in game here. If anybody wants to run a base, that'd be super useful. Point out any big targets for me because I really want to try out Swamp Knight here. Ivy. It says Valor questline ends March 8th. Where is it? Valor should just be on the quest tab. It might not be out yet. No, Valor comes out March 9th. Yeah, the news tab is like super broken. This is not accurate. Watching on the second account, a second monitor is fire. I highly recommend it. If you have 2 monitors, you have no money, that's perfectly fine. You are absolutely welcome to watch for free. This is just for anybody who wants to get in on the hype train. They got about 15 seconds left. Hey, Walter, I just recorded the longest intro I've recorded in a while. Yeah, I did too, Archer. I told him that MOTDs are just wrong right now, and he hasn't gotten to it. Someone asked me, who is Selena Gomez in your friends list on Steam? And I was like, who the fuck is Selena Gomez? Oh, yeah, my Steam name. Thank you, Phoenix, I appreciate it. And the hype train is complete. Very unexpected. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get a headache. I can't do another video besides like the Noble Launcher. Because we got 2 hours to do these 160s, and I need to be careful because I'm gonna run out of time. Okay. Oh, it feels weird to be playing again. I'm not even recording right now. I'm just telling you guys, like, I have been playing my Switch almost exclusively. Nox! You missed the hype train by like 20 seconds! Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You mean to have everything on the yearly timeline say it's coming a day later than it actually is? No, I think Valor Questline actually does come out March 9th. I believe it actually does come out March 9th. You guys can both run Constructor. Oh, you said Conductor. Jesus, I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright, hopping into a nice encampment. Teammate doesn't know what's going on, so we should be getting a nice fat damage bonus on these as soon as we take some damage, but I think I took too much damage. Yeah, please give me the encampments if you're in my lobby, you guys. Encampments and big targets. I need to hunt a Smasher. I really want to kill a Smasher. Oh, yeah, Shadow High. I hit level 6, so I'm not really too sure it's worth star piecing that. Okay, so I want to shoot this Mist Monster, but I don't think it really needs Swamp Knight to be one hit, so I'm probably going to need a Smasher or just cut to, like, the mission begin. Level 6 is not respectable. Yeah, I barely played GBO. It's fine. It's so funny skipping these Mist Monsters because they die in one hit anyway. Want to hear a strange loadout? I supercharged my Staccato Shadow. Why? Interesting. I appreciate it, Mini Hacker. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Smashers. That's fine. We'll just wait for the defense to begin. Yeah. I'm kind of under a bit of a time crunch for my 160s anyway, so There's two fatties over there that usually has a smasher maybe nearby. Hey, Atari. I feel like I recognize your name. You're a commenter on YouTube, aren't you? Maybe not in the Twitch streams. There could be a smasher down here. That's like my last hope. Yeah, sometimes I hang out down here. Fallen Lover Jersey comes out tonight, March 1st, and not on the 2nd. I think I extrapolated on that. I can probably edit the date on that. They're being really weird with the releases. Like, they keep shifting the days. Like, first everything was shifted back like 8 days, and it wasn't. Alright, trying this encampment again. I am starting low health, so I should be able to do some good damage. We have Healing Death Burst here, so... Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty much what I expected. However, like I said earlier, the blasters were getting one-shotted in the previous iteration of this build anyway, so I think I'm just going to start the defense, and hopefully we get some big targets to shoot at. God, I fucking love this build. I am so weak, too. Thank you for the bits, Ivy! Are you timing those with my recording? Problem with the PC yesterday? Yeah, first time in stream. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by. I'm kind of juiced up on Advanced GG right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need sight lines. And... I think this will be a good spot to maybe camp out. Yeah, I actually think we can start this, honestly. So this is Death Bomb, so careful, you guys, but I've got the south and west side. Remember, I need to get gameplay, so save me the big targets as well. So I think we can kind of just go. Yeah, I'm gonna start it. Don't put down defenders or anything. Alright. Alright. Hopping straight into it. So, got the basic crow's nest layout here. Teammates finally voted, and we should have a really good sight line of the south and southwest area. I do have a campfire over here just to bump into in case I need to revive, but I should be perfectly fine up here. I found out in my crow's nest video, a lot of people pointed out in the comments that I was at 1 HP when I was scared about dying, so there shouldn't be any risk of that. I also realized we didn't actually start the mission, so let me just go ahead and take care of that. There we go, starting for real this time. The encampment kind of kept me busy. Let me actually connect this. Yeah, I got my little half walls, so you can see what I'm doing here. I got my half walls right here and down there so that I don't really dash off the edge. Basically, I want as much view over this mission as I possibly can, and this is just the dream scenario. The explosion is so nice. I point this out every time I use it. Thank you for the bits. And I love that you can just shoot a whole crowd of enemies. You're not just doing the damage normally. You're doing it to every target nearby. And even Exploding Death Burst is just having no recourse with this. Like, there's no way for them to survive these hits. There's a smasher. Somebody did one shot, and interesting, it actually survived both shots. That's surprising to me because, like I said, I was having trouble two-shotting them before, and even with Swamp Knight, there is no damage drop-off on the explosion. It's not doing enough to two-hit it. I thought that would totally make the difference. I figured 48% should absolutely be plenty, so maybe this smasher not being elemental... Now, it shouldn't matter because physical and elemental should have the... or nature should have the same damage from fire. That is really interesting. I'm gonna have to get up close and personal with one of those smashers. Maybe the extra damage from the bullets itself is gonna make the difference. Like I said, all of this damage, you can probably see it, is coming from the explosion damage. Like, that boom is really the 2 million chunk that I'm really relying to kill stuff here. It's not going to be super useful to get the actual weapon damage, but if I get a little closer here, this is why I put these walls. Yeah, okay, so he takes a bit more damage, but I think that could have been help from a teammate. Either way, I'm loving this either way. Either way. I'm just having too much fun. Like I said, I pounded a scoop and a half of Advanced GG. The cherry, the sour cherry, a nice little focus drink there. I usually don't do that. So here's the deal. I don't like to drink caffeine too close to bedtime. And what happened in today's instance is I figured, well, I still want some Advanced GG. I want to wake up. I want to be energetic for my videos. And I figured I'll do a scoop and a half, you know, which is a bit more than I usually do. and then I'll drink it within 20 minutes. And I am a little crazed right now, so yeah. You know, hey, I'm not gonna lie, the little tubs there tell you to drink it within 5 minutes, so that's like recommended for maximum performance. I think I might have gone a little overboard, but you know, drink wisely, friends. It's perfectly safe, just a little crazy right now. So yeah, I think I've run out of big targets here, but I've been really loving this position. It's funny, the Crow's Nest video was a little tough because I recorded in a Deliver the Bomb. So this right here is like a better showcase than I even got in that video. So I'm just happy to bring this loadout back out. Maybe next game, because Swamp Knight's falling a little short for the Smashers, maybe I'll try Battle Beat next game. That way I can just investigate both of the claims. Because like I said, I got two different comments. Some people were recommending Battle Beat, some people were recommending Swamp Knight. And hey, if anybody sees any flaw with this build, let me know. But I think we've got it pretty optimized. Somebody else did suggest Lamurai. So they mentioned that he is in that top tier ability damage instead of Flash AC. And he can refresh using Chaos Agent by using Throwing Stars. So I love this build. Like, I love that it's not one specific loadout. I feel like this is really refined, as mentioned in my crazy long 5-minute intro. But there are some different ways you can play. I think dashing is really great for mobility. I think Outlanders, in terms of a well-rounded playstyle, are really good just for getting around. And being able to farm while you play is super nice. However, if you're just going for damage, maybe Throwing Stars could be a way. Then again, Throwing Stars are a little bit slower than straight up dashing, and so maybe there's a bit of a difference there. Yeah, see, this is why you gotta have the Crow's Nest. You can see the health. I am way down on my health right now, and even by touching the storm, I could die. So I have to actually be very careful while using this build, and this could not be a more perfect showcase. I am spawn camping this entire side. There are no traps over there. There's no traps over there whatsoever, and I think Phoenix means well. He did run Constructor for me, but I'm pretty much locking this down on my own, and that is wonderful to see. All the traps over here are completely unnecessary, and that is the true power of this build. If you can just find a good position like this, not every defense will give you the opportunity. You can just do everything. It is so satisfying. I could honestly just shoot things like this all day. You know, in a video it's tough because I feel like I have to keep talking, otherwise it'd just be me silently destroying. But on stream, oh man, I could use this loadout every mission, and I think I will. So I'm going to record again if we see any big targets. If any Smashers start to respawn, I will. Otherwise, we're going to start the next loadout because I really want to try that out. Thank you for the bits again, Ivy. Wandering Claymore, thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of back to you guys for a second here. Unless we see a Smasher or the mini-boss, I'm just going to kind of hang out with you guys. People to play with? Yeah, our Discord, really. Yeah. All right, we got a mini-boss. What kind of trap? Vulnerable? Boo. It's just like a curse that this loadout has, that every single time I try to kill a mini boss with this thing, I'm like 1 for maybe 6 games now where I actually got a mini boss I could do something against. Very disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, now I'll basically record again if I see a Smasher. Can't decide if bioenergy is better or the cooldown one is. For what? Like, what's the use case? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, chat. Like, in a video, I feel like what I'm doing right now is not interesting, but for me, I love this. Just quietly zipping between targets, knocking stuff out. Never thought this loadout would be good for defense missions. That third wall is genius. Thank you, Bullseye. I don't remember if it was recommended to me or if I came up with this on my own. It might have been a little of both. But this is just wonderful. Like, I know a lot of people find this loadout very dangerous. I know a lot of people died constantly. I'm gonna make that note. So, I didn't see any big... Oh, wow! I was just gonna start recording again to talk about this playstyle because somebody brought it up in chat, but then a Smasher spawns. So, perfect! That's just wonderful timing. I was gonna talk about this playstyle because I get a lot of comments. As I said, I read them, and people were loving the video. You know, like, hey, this loadout's insane. I love it, but totally not my playstyles. A lot of the more casual players have a hard time staying alive. Of course. I mean, look at my health right now. The loadout is very, very lethal. And I feel like that's why this Crow's Nest design is so wonderful, because this build is kind of gimmicky, dashing around, making yourself very exposed, but we are currently in a nature death burst death bomb mission. Nature's bad because it crushes my energy if I get hit. Death bombs are bad because death, and then healing death burst just makes enemies not commit the die as well. But if you can just find a position like this, keep yourself out of the danger, and maybe even put a campfire nearby if you need it, it's honestly very safe, extremely viable. Even with like kind of okay accuracy, you can just lock down everything as shown. And I feel like this build is a lot more accessible that way to players who might not want to die constantly. You know, I feel like I'm a pretty well practiced player, but even I will get my ass handed to me if there's a crowd of enemies that I'm inside of and they have death bombs. So, you know, very, very dangerous. By the way, I also put half walls around this. You know, I like to do the nice little square, or even in the Crow's Nest video, maybe just do this literal Crow's Nest action. For the thumbnail, I didn't think about it until I made the thumbnail, but I'm like, yeah, wouldn't a Crow's Nest be like a complete circle? Like, wouldn't this actually be the Crow's Nest? So maybe I'll try that out next game. Although if I'm running a ninja, I won't need it, so. Can't get more bits saving for Hive Train. That's perfectly fine, Ivy. If you're gonna cheer at all, then a Hive Trains would be the way to do it. Sig, you've been running 29th on things. Yeah, not a leap year. 23, not divisible by 4. Not with integers. Beast is the only defender you need. This build is so fucking fun. I love it. Yeah, this is a fun 160 video. Hi from Canada, watch you YouTube on YouTube right now. Hey, Mini Hacker, you're actually on stream watching a YouTube video get recorded. Why is Mattio DMing me? Any mod could have handled that, but I will do it. Yeah, Robin went AFK in 5 minutes, but she's deafened, or she's muted, so it's not like she's sharing anything private. Can't decide about energy. Yeah. You said with the loadout right now for support perk. I find myself going down a lot with Happy Holidays. Maybe, but you can see the way that I'm playing is kind of the way to not die. Just stay back and out of the fight. Really helped me. All right. I'm glad I helped. Let me run a poll, chat. I need you guys to help me. How many people we got here? Nearly 80? Okay. I don't want to record a 3-part video right now, but I do want to know, should we try the Lamurai lead with like the throwing stars? Or should we do the same build, but like battle beaten support? Give me a quick poll, you guys. Like, what's more interesting for the video? Probably a different commander, but I still want to know about battle beat. What do you guys think? Ivy, thank you for the bits. Actually, hey, I'm gonna comment it all the time, Ivy. You could do 50 individual bits in one donation, and then fill up the cup while you're at it. Thank you for hanging out, Roxas. Swisserstein, you joined earlier. Are you still interested in coming in? Yeah, anti-air would have helped this a lot. The danger is half the fun. Yeah, I like that this build is like crazy overpowered, but kind of not. You're a glass cannon. I don't think I could cheer a bit more saving for hype trains. Yeah. Dude, that's totally fine. You have interest in Wonderlands. What is that, Sig? Oh, Tina? Maybe. I haven't even finished Borderlands 2, though, Sig. And between Pokemon Violet and Fortnite and Girlfriend and Breath of the Wild, I don't know. Maybe you and I could stream it together. This is a conversation for later. Lamurai is interesting. All right, you know what? That's a great decision. So Lamurai, let me double check things. He made a page specifically for me. It is so kick-ass to have cool friends like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's so fucking cool. I have a friend who runs a website that made a page for me compiling data. I want to kiss him. Unless he doesn't want me to. I'll shake his hand, maybe. So this should literally be the same build. Yeah. Battlebeat is just consistent, but Lamurai would improve the build with more. Well, no, you say consistent, but like Swamp Knight is basically infinitely active, and I didn't observe more damage. You really level 1? Sorry, man. Many to level... Well, Swisserstein. He's got me. I appreciate it. Swisserstein, what is your name in chat? It's been a while since we played together. Was that Shadow High? Give him some smooshes. Well, yeah, that's because I'm trying to finalize plans, but there was I want to keep me involved. Yeah, Sig, I might join that. But, you know, I'm crazy right now. AS said change light color and then just put like a emote. I'm just gonna get the points back. I don't know what he wanted. Battlebeat is basically always active. But right. Yeah, like, is 50% decaying better than 42% always? Because regular zombies are already getting one shot. You're supposed to see a Ricard. Okay, great. All right, I ran a poll, and chat on stream wanted to see Lamurai, and frankly, so do I. I believe the support is just completely the same. I'm gonna keep Swamp Knight to be as consistent as possible. Rox has had to slip out, so Swisserstein is coming in, so it's not gonna be an apples-to-apples test. If you personally want to see if Battlebeat is better, then run it on your own. I highly appreciate it. But going to Fortnite DB, I really appreciate him doing this for me. He made this for me and this build, and I really appreciate it. Anybody can go find this on their own. You can see that Lamurai is exactly in that top tier hero ability damage. For reference, Flash AC is right down here as well. So Lamurai should be doing more damage in the lead. The only difference that we might be observing in my video right now is that obviously I supercharged Flash AC because he's so awesome in this build. If I had 5 more superchargers to buff up Lamurai right now, I would. So again, it's not going to be a perfect test, but we're just having fun today and trying things out. So let's hop in game and see how he does. Cool. I love fast intros. And then we'll do the Noble Launcher for Matteo after this. Yeah, I know, 407. I just wanted to show everybody that he was in that top tier. What is the website? Fortnite DB? In fact, I'm pretty sure we have a DB command, right? Well, there's my profile, but you can just go back to the main page from that. Yeah, Sig. We'll talk about streaming together. I'm happy we got plans going. I want to see you and Rosa figure it out, too. That'd be awesome that you two can have that going there. Dimension, I've been telling everybody, I slammed a scoop and a half of Advanced GG Sour Cherry in 20 fucking minutes. I am wired right now. I did not know that was like a thing I could do to my body. I went from a really lazy morning, not doing that much, to eating a foot-long Subway and slamming Advanced GG, and I'm here. I'm ready to go. Yeah, Cavson runs Fortnite TV. Now, I got in touch with him through Archer, just because, I mean, I'm a big YouTuber. He's a website owner. We have a great working relationship there. Lots to talk to each other about. And, yeah, Cav is super responsive. You might not have watched every single daily when this was getting sorted, but it was like my suggestion to have the V-Bucks up here to clear out a lot of the clutter. A lot of the time, like, the rewards didn't even start till down here. It was my suggestion to put the search bar up here. I said, hey, V-Bucks should just be at the top, like, so that we can see them. It was my suggestion to put the supercharger up here, the llamas, and he totally made it happen. I begged him to, like, order this Twine, Canny, Plankerton, Stonewood because it was opposite before, and he went ahead and did this and made, like, the sorting. I was like, what the fuck, dude? This is awesome. Yeah, anyway. I've talked to Cav a ton about all of this and making this website as awesome as possible, and he's done an excellent job. Was where respect. Well, yeah, I had some design notes and was like, hey, man. And he was 100% cool. Very cluttered. Yeah, it looks great now. All right. Let me just keep the Xenon Bow, I guess. Not really using it in support. Oh, hey. Okay. So, I'm not ready to shoot it down, you guys. We can vote, but don't shoot it down, please. We can vote. That's safe. Just don't shoot the balloon. We're gonna have to speedrun these next 160s. I'm not gonna finish them all today. All right, we're in game. Forgive me in advance because I'm not practiced. The 5 key is my throwing star. So that's basically just how it works. You shoot, throwing star, shoot. Oh, hold on. There we go. This is my practice not being a thing. Yeah, we're getting a lot of throwing stars here. And more than phase shift, you might not be dashing around for mobility, but you can actually aim at a target and do more to them. I can't really say that this build needs any help doing more damage, but honestly, it's a pretty good alternative. I actually like that, you guys. If I need a better hotkey for... You know what? Just for this game, I'm going to swap these. You know, one thing I don't consider that often is that you can just swap your keys, because I have my mouse button for 9. That's kind of what I do. So if I just save that real quick just for this game, it should be, yeah, it's just super easy. Barely inconvenience. Nice, not too bad. Oh, throwing star doesn't have much of a charge. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try and find a big target. But I might be joining you guys quickly. Please trap right now while you're here. I can trap in future missions to... Well, trap as needed, you know, because I am going to be doing a lot of damage here. So something I didn't think about right away is that throwing stars don't have charges, which means I am waiting a full 3 seconds in between throwing. So I do believe that's a major thing. That is 3 times slower, and I feel like Flash AC is the clear winner there as an alternative, and also phase shifting is cheaper. So couple of notes to consider, but I don't know. The damage might make up for it. I lied, by the way. I'm gonna change that in the next clip. I'm gonna correct myself, because being 3 times slower means he needs to do thrice as much damage, and I'm not seeing that. This build was already one-shotting. Oh, there's a smasher. Let's go see it. Do video reviews guns you get from crows. That could be fun. I did do a video using Stonewood loot only, so I don't have a command for that, but you should look it up. It's definitely a fun one.